I mean, hold on. With your never mind. Oh, there we go. With your never mind, what do you mean? We're gonna have to do some of those again. How we doing? Drunk DBD. Nice. Let's get another schmoodle, please. Get another one.
Ooh, we get a weapon. This is yours, Gino, so take it along with you. I'll give you a finger shot. Anyways.
Like, I might be wrong, but do you know, like, Super Mario, the original Super Mario RPG has some questionable content. Where I don't know, why do I feel like I sound weird? Hold on. Like, they genuinely, there is a thing about Peach. What is she in that one? Princess Toadstool, Princess Peach. Whatever she is, they're like, you found Peach's question mark. And the insinuation is behind her bed, so. Yeah, I'm like, come on now. Just keep it in your drawer. There's no need to hide it behind your bed. I'm gonna check something, hold on. Yeah, her scandal in the corner, exactly. And that's an old thing as well, like that was in the original. Oh, why? That's so weird. Oh my goodness. Shit. So something's reset something. Imagine hiding something behind your bed. So apparently some stuff on my mic has been reset. I'm like, this is fun. Okay, we're gonna have to fix it. Because you know when you hear yourself and you're like, something's not quite right. And I can hear I'm not leveled properly on some stuff. That's all the same. So something's updated or not kept any settings. Interesting. Okay, that's all fine. Is that the same? Me every day. No, I don't hear myself often. Lies on toast. People are letting off fireworks now. Somebody want to have a word and tell them, you know, a bit early, a bit premature on those fireworks, peeps? That's the same. Okay, it's not that. It's this. So bear with me, just while I figure this out. So true verb is off. I was double EQing before. There's clarity. They're blowing their load early. They are. And no one told them to. There we go. Reduce. Where is it? Which one? Og. They are. Harsh, constant noise and secondary speech. I mean, we don't really need that though. Is this what I usually have it on? Fuck. This is not good to not have the specifics. Og. But anyway, I hope you guys are good. MDB, I was like, I hope you're good. I know you're good. You and I have been talking. But we can pretend like we weren't talking before. I hope your day's been fine. Yeah, I don't know why people think it's a good idea. Yeah. They don't need the lights out to finish. Oh my. You're definitely better now? Oh my. Hold on. Gotta do this. Gotta check. This is the benefits of having a vocal chain configured in your DAW. Your DAW. Well, what are we doing on clarity? We're doing reduce, constant noise, and narrow stereo image. There we go. We'll do that real quick. So I can't see you guys. But I know it's working. I know stuff is working, which is good. And then we were... should I double EQ? Is that a bit overkill? Nah, maybe. We'll do that. Fuck it. We'll double EQ. There we go. And then this one is... This one. There we go. Okay, I think... Hold on. You're not the same. Why are you not the same? Oh, no. Oh, fuck. It's a user preset. Imagine having user presets. Okay, I'm here, just gonna do the dishes for a bit. No worries. You do what you gotta do, my friend. Do what you gotta. There you go. There you go. Ah, there you go. Now I feel like I'm hearing myself properly. So responsible. I know. MDB, you know, you're like, oh, I haven't heard that in ages. Nah. He's probably wondering. There we go. Fuck yeah. See? There you go. Now I feel like this sounds how I wanted to hear myself before. I was a bit concerned. Let's see what we get. Oh, that was when we were doing tears.
Long time no sees. Alright, Bunny.
Go kill.
Let's see how you do. Let's fucking go!
It just tapped out. It was like, you know what, I'm done. Look at that Lionel just like, hello, is it me you're trying to kill? The thing is, every time I saw Lionel's, that's all I thought of Lionel Richie. And call me cheap, that's low-hanging fruit, but I don't fucking care. Also, that Santa hat is sitting like right on that. It was. Do you know what? I loved that, the chaotic nature of that stream, where it was like, you know, we're gonna build shit and see what happens. I'm like, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Hey up, it's Teddy and Dots. Teddy and Dots. Should we turn up this light? Is that too much? Terry, how are you? Too low. Something's changed on some settings, so I'm having to adjust. TD, how's it going? I have a very interesting question for you. Why? What am I missing? Why is that not working? The MSN thing seems to have broken. That's not what I was going to ask you. I was going to ask you, how are you finding... are you dual screening? Are you streaming on YouTube and Twitch at the same time? How are you finding that? Curious. Multi-stream. Multicast? Multi-stream? What do they call it? Something along those lines. I'm curious. I hope you're well. He's shocked. Mookie. Look at this talented Mr. Bassman. We know what them fingers do. Oh my. How you doing, dude? Mookie, and I cannot stress how perfectly, by delivery or by accident, you were hitting like perfect apex of shit I wanted to hear. I had Alice in Chains, and then you follow it up with Temple of the Dog. And as I said to Stu, I was like, no, I haven't heard this song in like the last 2 weeks. You good? And yeah, dual streaming, and yes, okay, YouTube's pretty dead. It's dead pretty much, but I only do it when I'm coding stuff. Nice, okay. Do you know what the problem is? And this isn't on you, this is on me. I was trying to lurk on your YouTube, but what I found is that unless I have it open, I'm not aware that you're live, which sounds silly. Like, I don't think it's like Twitch. Twitch unfortunately has become a thing that's open all the time. YouTube, I'm either in the middle of a video and I've paused it and I intend to come back to it, and then 3 weeks later I finish watching it. Something's tickling my neck. I'm not a moose. And I'm going hungry.
An anonymous user gifted a tier 1 sub to Mookiastix24.
TTS, what was up with the Mookiastix? She just rushed through it. She was just like, nah, not saying things separately. Anonymous, thank you for that. Yeah, Terry, in all seriousness, I don't know what's up with the MSN thing. It seems to have dropped off, and I don't know why. But this isn't an ML thing. Mookie! Mookie, there's no need for that. Mookie, that's very kind of you. Thank you. Absolutely unnecessary, and I appreciate it. I just appreciate people being here. Damn. It isn't really built for live streaming that well, in your opinion. Okay. Came back to play and watch MDB deny it. Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. She's absolutely going to deny it. Happy belated Christmas and Happy New Year. Dude, thank you. Like I say, I'm just appreciating people being here more than anything else. So that is really kind of you. Thank you, dude. Especially, like, you know, we were saying yesterday, genuinely such a nice place to hang out is Mookie's. Did it work when you came in? Did I not hear it? Terry, I'm not going to lie. I think I'm going to have to go back and... Well, it welcomed you. Did it do the MSN? I don't think it did it for Mookie. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. This is not a now question. And you know what? I'm not hitting you up for data. I apologize. The focus should be... I'm happy to see you, dude, and I hope you're well. You fairly sure you heard it? Then ignore me. Let's see some Mookie. Yeah, please go and check out Mookie. Anybody who's not already. Jeez. You're underserving yourself. Bots, are you having a bit of a breakdown? It did. Okay, cool. I have found that I must be mentally tuning it out. Because I'm like, I didn't hear it. Also, why did that not work? Okay, now that's not working. Cool. Is this one of those days where Twitch is having a fucking moment? There we go. There we go. Playing some Rocksmith. Now, why didn't it work before? Because it should have given us at least a clip. Oh. Oh, yeah. Okay. Second day off. Clippy's like, you know what? I'm going to take a break. I'm just going to go get my coffee, go and hang out with some friends. Trouble getting any streams to work, kept on telling me reload player. Yes, so I know Twitch has had some issues in the last couple of days. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, that's a good point. Do you have clips? Because that could be why. Let's see if we can get a clip for TD. Yeah, that might be one. Look at that sexy man beast. Also, if you have a bot or you don't have a decent bot, go check out Terrier because he'll talk about streamer bot. All kinds of fantastic things. There you go.
No, I do hacky workarounds and I'm not doing hacky workarounds anymore.
You don't have clips. Oh yes, because of copyright. Rachels. That makes sense. It's a bit like some other people we know who they don't have like VODs. I was like, why oh yes, that's why. They're playing licensed music. Yeah, I heard it and saw it, so ignore me. I'm clearly buzzing. Anonymous. You hit my boomer!
Anonymous user gifted a tier 1 sub.
Anonymous, one day you're going to have to admit who you are. You are crazy. Let's do this. Will this actually work? Why is it doing... I don't know her. I don't know her. That's so weird. Capagen is working, but not properly. So it will do other emotes, but it won't do that. Thank you, Anonymous, for gifting to Rachels. I hope everybody's had a good Christmas and a nice little break. I know I'm going to get a day off tomorrow, but like New Year's has just lost its luster. She has hotkeys for that emote. I mean, honestly, she's like copy and paste. I wouldn't put it past her. The thing is, do you know what's even more impressive? That's off mobile. That's not even like on a PC. So who knows? I do think that Twitch mobile needs to get with the program and get a bit better and catch up with some other shit. We still got the snow on the screen because why not? We're just enjoying this. But yeah, I felt like playing something. I thought, fuck it, let's play this. Because I was enjoying it last week. And it's bad because I have to do pickle. The thing is, I know that you're genuinely talking about pickle. But like, for a second, I'm like, you're just telling us all that? Fair enough. Yeah, she's very anonymous. I wonder who she could be. I'm alright, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. She's so anonymous. Just so anonymous. No, I'm doing good. I can't complain. Had some stuff not working. But anonymous rhymes suspiciously. Like Megadeth Bunny. How are you doing? The anonymous person is quite an amazing person. I will 100% vouch for that. I'm pretty certain I know who it is, but I'm pretty certain she is pretty amazing. But don't tell her. She's gone to do a pickle. Don't. She's not even listening to us. It's fine. It's definitely probably her. Yeah, how are you doing, Rach? I hope you're okay. I know I saw you were saying something in Whitney's that you're not feeling the best, but we don't have to go into it. Hiding in my room watching you while the family's downstairs. Yeah. Join us. Right, we're gonna play some Dad of Boy. Gotta find the buttons. There we go. We can over here. Right, we'll pause this time or keep on playing. Be a real distraction the entire time. That worked. Okay, I've moved where my camera is because the game is here. And what I found is this is gonna sound really vain. When I'm making clips, when I'm got like stream clips that I'm putting on TikTok and YouTube, I'm looking the opposite direction to the game. So I'm facing like the opposite way, and it just looks silly. So I was like, I'm gonna change it, and we'll see how we like it. And this Capamon is like right here. So we'll get into it. Yeah, Rach, I'm sorry to hear you're not too well, but hopefully we can provide a nice little bit of chill for you. We were fighting the wolf, right? Giant wolf, something like that. Yeah. It's not vain, it's practical. Yeah, I know, but do you know it's that thing of like... So I mean, I don't know how seasoned people are in terms of streaming, so this might be like teaching the mother how to suck eggs. But like, I'm a big fan of watching your VODs back. I think it's the same thing that... I think it's important that you do it so you get an idea. Every once in a while, I don't have to do it every time. To get an idea of like how you sound. If there's something you need to adjust, like is your mic too loud? Are you picking up a background noise? Is the camera look like it's in the wrong place? Is your light too strong, too little, whatever? I think that really helps. Oh.
Yeah, let's see if it took.
Right, we'll be using this. Thank you for the level 2 hype train, crazy mofos. Choo choo, motherfucker. Also, I mean, I have a question. Anybody who captures using a capture card.
And I found you in Midgard before Freya attacked. You said you needed to protect me. Why?
I saw a prophecy. You were in my arms.
I'd watch my voice back too if I was like, stop.
What? You knew?
Stop.
That's why you've been training me so hard.
One day, you
But like,
will survive without
so my
Not
PlayStation
gonna happen.
is not connected to the TV.
I won't.
all journeys come.
I feel like this is a important conversation. I'm talking over Atreus and God of Dad. So my PlayStation's not technically... No, I don't use the internal one. It's connected to the capture card. Now, the capture card, in the capture card software, says it does 21, whatever that is, /60, which I'm pretty sure is beyond 4K. So my PlayStation isn't connected to a TV. This monitor that I'm watching the game on is a 125. Like, it can take that shit. It's 4K, it's all that shit. But in the PlayStation, it's like, nah, I can't do that, I can't do this, I can't do that. And I'm like, am I missing something? It does 1440, but it doesn't do any higher. And it doesn't do ALLM. Yeah, 2160. So it absolutely does 2160. Absolutely does 2160. But when you go to like the PlayStation settings, it doesn't allow me to do that. And I can't figure out why. I'm like, what am I missing? Is it because it's like downscaling it? Like, I'll show you what I mean. Well, yeah, but like, screen and video, right? So we're here. The resolution is 1440. If we do 2160, it goes like, nah. It doesn't do VRR. Because it's saying the TV doesn't do it. It does do 120, but doesn't do ALLM. And that doesn't make any sense to me. And I'm like, so if we do the resolution as 2160, maybe the game itself won't support the frame rate and resolution? Ah, damn it. Look at you, Mookie, with rational answers. That could be why. Like, does the game look better now? Am I imagining it? I guess because it expects an actual TV on the other end? Possibly. Possibly. And maybe because even though we're doing that, it's passing through. Even though you're capturing it onto a capture card using software. Yeah. I did wonder that. And I do wonder that. And I'm just going to move this slightly. Looks great. Yeah, it does look really good. The thing is, I just worry about, like, the worst thing is, if I recorded this, it will look, like, ridiculous. Which is the really dumb thing. Because I recorded something in, like, max settings, and it looked so fucking good. And I was like, in fairness, the website I use to upload VODs is downscaling it anyway. But it saves me... Basically, I don't have to go into it and tell it. I just click a button, and it goes and does it. But maybe I should go back to how I used to do it before. But it saves me having to tag it and all kinds of shit. It was just shortcuts. I'm not convinced that is the best way to do it. And also, I don't know if people watch playthroughs like that unless you're saying it's a let's play. Like, I don't think people watch Twitch streams back on YouTube. He's going to buy us. Looks really good. Thank you. Look at those beastly eyes.
Are you?
Oh, damn. Oh.
Boy.
Like, how good does the dog's nose? Well, wolf, but you know what I mean.
Didn't know if that would work.
He's like, who this motherfucker?
We did it.
How is this possible?
That's hilarious.
It's
Sit.
giant magic. I've been learning things.
In Asgard.
This has nothing to do with that.
More secrets.
No. A promise. Something that someone's trusting me to keep. Like you kept your promise to Mom?
Oh. Look at how good the nose is. Look at the detail on the nose. Fuck. You know, like, if you've ever felt a dog's nose, you can feel what, like, you can mentally feel what that feels like. Just casually opening rifts. We going then? Okay, cool.
We should inform the others. Decide our next move.
So,
Okay.
we're in the north.
The wolf Fenrir has been in decline for some time now. Atreus cares for the animal deeply and has not been able to accept that he is dying. In the past, I would have told him to close his heart to this loss, but he has already endured so much. See the compassion in his heart, and I am proud of the man he is growing into. But I must keep him focused if he is to be ready for more dark days ahead. What was once a dangerous hellhound tearing into the realms has now become Atreus' wolf Fenrir, or Fenris, depending on which pronunciation. Plunging it into Garm released the soul into the body. I am not fearful of my son's ability, but his power takes me by surprise as it grows. Okay. I love that that's under friends. Knows. The knows. If he knows, he knows. Damn. All those, look, I hate that, like, this skill tree is like nothing. This one's basically done. This one's almost done. And Atreus is nearly finished.
Told you Heimdall was gonna try and kill me. Isn't it?
You're watching source level quality, which is listed at 1080-60.
Right? A god killer?
Yeah, so, Mookie, what happens with that is, basically, Twitch will throttle you. That is the max they would give you if you're not a partner, is my understanding, and has been my understanding for a while. I believe that they set that, so that is the max you can get if you're not a partner. If you're above a partner, you can then stream up to a certain level, and I forget what it is. Which is why you'll watch a partner stream and be like, wow, this looks really good. And it all depends on what they show it in, obviously. But yeah, that's my understanding of how it all works. They're like, look, we don't want to call you a pleb. No, you know what I mean. And that's their choice by design. And like I said, it's part and parcel of it. You know, you're effectively saying that these people are treated a little bit above, in the nicest way, and I don't mean it in a disrespectful way. But they get, oh, we can't do it from here. Like I said, just my understanding of what they do. I don't think it's changed, but I could be wrong. Have we been this way? We've done everything? No.
My guess is Soul Blossom.
Soul Blossom? And this, friends, is why we go back. Thing is, you know what's really funny is I was doing a lot of this off stream. So, like before last week, I had been playing it off stream. Just to progress, because I was worried I was never going to finish it. Okay, well, see Odin's Raven. We get it? Can we get it through this? No. Okay. Oh, he's there. But yeah, this game has been unbelievably good. I know I'm behind everybody else.
Great, it's open. Maybe we can use the sigils to freeze the gear up there.
Yeah, they've done a really good job. And I actually think, personally, like, I played 1, 2, and 3. I played 1 and 2 on the PlayStation 2, and then I played 3 on PlayStation 4 when it was, like, remastered. How are we going to do this? I don't want to do that.
We're gonna need more than one sigil.
Yeah, alright.
Trust the fates.
Yeah, very big if you don't 100% them. Yeah, like, so those original trilogies, original 3, I was a fan of. But these feel considerably more deep than just the hack and slash. And I'm not saying that it's the most complex of games, but I think it's one of those things where, like, the older ones felt like they were made for teenagers. And I'm not saying that, like, the itch that they scratched were perfect for being younger and being like, violence, and look at me beating up this huge thing. I'm not saying there wasn't nuance to it, but at the same time, sex minigames, you know. It feels like they've appropriately aged. You haven't played the older ones, just the two newer dad ones. Yes, but it'll be a very different experience. I think you would probably be like, oh, I think number 3 may be available on PlayStation, like, in some capacity. So I think it might be one of the games that was in, like, a collection or something like that. I think it's worth looking at, because I think you'll play it and you'll enjoy it for what it is. But it is very much what it is. You are not reinventing they're not reinventing the wheels with those ones. Like, they very much know what they're doing.
Should we talk to her?
What have we done? Let's perch. Oh, hi. Giant bird. Wait, hold on, he wanted to go this way. Why did he want to go the other way? So I think they're enjoyable, and, like, some of the boss fights are fucking fantastic. They're great set pieces. They're you against something giant, and it feels like a daunting task, but, like, there's a lot of button mashing, which you still have some of in this game. Okay, we're gonna open this up. Right. We'll open up the pit. I do think they're worth playing. It's just a different experience. And it's very much like, you're like, who is he pissed off with now? Which is kind of funny, because he definitely goes on a journey. And I think, like, even the PSP ones have a lot to offer. And I think I ended up playing the PSP one, like Ghost of Sparta, I think it is, considerably more than I played, like, 1 and 2. Oh. So I think they're worth your time. Oh. Sure.
She says there's 6 stairs to close and, not to expect thanks. They shouldn't...
Yeah, dude, I think you enjoy them.
She is not wrong.
Like, I'm curious. I mean, I don't know. And again, not sure if you have, I'm just going to quickly check this, because otherwise I'm going to be thinking about it for a while. PlayStation Plus. Like, sort by, no, come on, no. I want date. Like, I'm pretty sure God of War 3 was on this. But it's worth checking out as well, because you know what? If you pay for this already, like, potentially save yourself a bit of change and just play it this way. I think it is on here, you know. I'm concerned it's not. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know how to check. Your collection? Alphabetize, please. Sort by 8. There we go. There are so many games. But so many I didn't pay for, which is such a positive thing of this. But then, you know, technically you don't own them, which is some length of Billy bullshit. Yeah, PlayStation Hits. So that's what it's under. So if you have PlayStation Plus, you have it. So it's worth playing. I think it's worth playing 3 for sure. Because I believe 3 was on PS3? Possibly. And then it was remastered for the 4. But again, I could be wrong. If you have that, I think it's worth at least playing it for a bit and seeing what you think. Yeah, dude, then yeah, definitely worth your time. And especially if you've been enjoying this, you know. Like, you kind of... It's good because you kind of get to see where Kratos was and who he was and how different he was and why he's who he is now. It's a very clear evolution of him as a character.
Mr. Gateway got buried.
I have it.
And seeing who he is now. You kind of... These are the things that broke him, you know?
What's wrong?
I have been falling back into my old ways.
Oh. Speaking of old ways.
Distrustful. With you. Now and before. I chased you away.
Without you, I got reckless.
Yeah, so like I can understand that. I mean, I did PS1, PS2. I skipped the 3 because the 360 was already out for like a year or something, 6 months, whatever the time frame was. And the 3 was being released. And I remember the price being like reduced for the 360. And I heard lots of problems with the PS3. Now, I'm not saying it's a bad console. I'm just saying that's kind of part of the reason why I didn't pick it up. Then I went back to it for the 4. And then, yeah, just been kind of back into it, man. I think it's good. You know, like, PlayStation Collection lets you do that. I do think there are some things that should be in there, like, off the bat.
I don't know why I thought I could do this alone. You were right.
No. On our journey together, you have grown into a warrior worthy of your namesake. I was the one who was not ready.
Mm.
You don't have to be who you were just because I'm not there. Let's make a promise. I'll listen for your voice in my head when you're not there to guide me. And you do the same. All right? I need to know you'll be okay without me.
Atreus. I am sorry.
Don't be sorry, Father. Be better. Let's go home.
I also think, like, scenes like this typify where gaming has gotten to. And I think that's something else I would mention.
That can't be unwritten. Remember?
That, like,
We shouldn't let prophecy define our choices.
Then we will make our own destiny.
those experiences in those games were because, from their viewpoint, yes, they could tell you an emotional story, but it was not the priority. So maybe you didn't get a narrative or her relationship of the two people, characters involved, that like goes into that much depth. Like, I'm surprised at the maturity of this game.
Before going back to Sindri's?
No. First, we retrieve Mimir. Then you can tell us what you learned in Asgard. After that, we shall see.
You really do think of him as a brother. What about Freya? Seems like she moved in while I was away.
Once she turned her hatred back to Odin, she recognized our interests were aligned.
Huh.
Yeah,
I tried to
absolutely.
that, but...
And do you know,
Oh, before I started telling you where I was that night.
I know with Ghost of Tsushima you may not be that deep into it. Like, I thought the storytelling in that game was fucking immense. And I was genuinely like, fuck. I think they did such a great job of telling a mature story while also making it fun to me to go and hunt down birds and learn haikus and stuff like that. Yeah, but so the thing with this is, I think there's a Venn diagram of the perfect amount, because I used to like I think Assassin's Creed has a lot to answer for in terms of that. I think they did open world in a really big way. And I think what happened was lots of people then went, oh, everything needs to be a giant open world. Now, personally, I don't think every game needs to have that feature to it. I like a degree of it. I don't think it needs to be everything. Like, if the map is daunting, you almost feel like, ugh. To a point, like, I enjoy Breath of the Wild. I finished it, loved it. Tears of the Kingdom, I'm enjoying. I need to go back to. But I do think there is so much to do, it's almost dangerous to be like, I don't know what I'm going to do. And I think not every game has to be that big. You can kind of put me on rails a little bit. I said this with Metal Gear Solid 5. It's shocking because people are like, you're a fan of Metal Gear? And I'm like, yes, I played 1, 2, 3. I played Twin Snakes. I played 5. I played Peace Walker. I actually think 5 suffers from open... I think the open world nature of 5 is at times detrimental. And I feel like there are things where I'm like, I don't love this. Of open world games where I have a hard time sticking with them. Yeah, because you're just like, well, what do I do? Where do I go? Dishes done, coffee procured, hangover all but over. Little DBD? Nice. Nice, dude. That's what we like to hear. Yeah, I personally, I take issue with it. And I've said this before. What the fuck is this? I haven't even seen this guy. I do think Metal Gear Solid 5 is my least favorite entry because of what it did. I do think Metal Gear Solid 5 is too big for its own good. And at times there are things that are really frustrating. And I know Kojima was involved and then wasn't involved, and they didn't listen to him, and they added levels and missions that he was like, what?
Trouble us no further.
Well, that's a bloody relief. So you put down old Garm, did you?
Yeah.
A question. Do you prescribe to the idea of New Year's resolutions, intentions? If so, what they're going to do? I don't. Because I think you can have aspirations. And I think this is a really key thing. Like, even in my professional work life, it's that thing of, like, somebody said to me, you should be striving for perfection. And I said, yes and no. Too much for Metal Gear Solid 5. Thank you. Mighty, you understand. I think it can be something you can aspire to, but I think if it's the goal, it's a very dangerous thing. Because perfection would mean that you are tools down, hands off, you never need to do anything again, because everything about what you've done is as perfect as it possibly can be, can never be better. And I think that leads to stagnation. Excuse me. I think you can stagnate on that. And I think I think you can have intentions, but I also think they should be simple and easy enough for you to achieve. Because it's the kind of thing where, you know, like the classic ones where people are like, I'm going to go to the gym. I'm like, fine. But what are the factors to why you can't do that? And are you going to give yourself shit for not doing it? Like, is it that there's no gym around you that opens the time that you could go? So then that's going to fuck up the intention of going, you know? And then you're beating yourself up about it. And I think that's the thing. Anything that you set as a resolution or an intention, I don't think it should be something that you then feel shitty about. It should be something that you can achieve. So you can then be like, yeah, I did it. Sometimes it's easier with like small shit. Like, I think I say to myself, these are the things I want to do. And I'd like, that's the focus for me. Like, I'm like, I have ideas, but I think I do that throughout the year, which is why I don't think of it like I don't think of them as resolutions, because I'll think to myself, I want to do this, this, and this. Like when it comes to the music stuff, I have like a OneNote, and this is like inspirations, ideas, whatever, right? And there might be 3 words, it might be a piece of music, it might be a tone, it might be it could be anything. But it's to then say like, this is the thing. This is the thing. This is what I want to focus on. And I think when you do that, it gives you license to be a bit freer with it. Yeah, exactly, dude. And I've seen people who I know beat themselves up about it. They're like, oh my God, I didn't do the thing that I was going to do. And it's like, yeah, but like, how complicated and complex did you make it for yourself? Like, when some people are like, I'm going to become a fighter pilot, and you're like, that's fine, but like, how? In what world can you do that? Because if you know somebody who can teach you how to fly, and then it's something you could genuinely do, fine. But if it's not, why are you beating yourself up about it? So that made me realize I needed to do something really quickly. There we go. I'm the same. Like, I don't make resolutions per se I have to stick to, or I'm going to be hard on myself. Just more reminding myself of a goal. Yeah. Like, because I think it's very easy to get stuck on something and then be like non-stop in a funk because you're like, I wanted to do this thing, but I can't do this thing because of X. And like, if it's parameters and like just factors that you can't fight against, how can you possibly beat that? It's horrible. So I think, yeah, I just tend to think to myself, I'm going to play this more, I'm going to do this more, I'm going to spend more time focusing on this. But I just think that to myself, you know?
But I hope you at least came back with something.
But yeah, I get it. And I'm intrigued by,
I hope so too.
I love people that can do them, but I think it's, how do you do it?
Here's what he cares about most. More than Ragnarok or anything. Is this mask. Anyone recognize it?
That thing? Ugh, it's a dead end. He's been faffing around with that since before I knew him. To be honest, I thought the Giants were just having a laugh with that one.
Okay, fine.
Sindri wants nothing to do with it.
No.
You're wrong, Mimir. This mask is no fraud. The Giants didn't make it, and only a few of them ever glimpsed it in their visions. They never knew its origin, but some believed it was...
Mighty, I hope you're well. And thank you everybody for hanging out.
Is it an oracle?
Much more. Imagine becoming one with a source of infinite knowledge. This is why Odin tortured me.
I'm trying to the approach of intentions route, and they've been wanting to set resolutions, but I like the idea of having more of an idea of what I want to do.
No. It's one obsession he never saw fit to share with me.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this. Even when Odin speaks the truth, his purpose is false. Either way, it's a mistake to let it.
I think, like I say, I like the idea of you saying them as intentions.
Focus or not.
We will rewrite our fate another way.
Like, and also I think it's worth looking back over your year and being like, what did I do that I'm like, I'm proud of this?
I should help my brother stand against him.
We will join her when we can.
You need a plan and of sorts to stick to? Yeah. I think you can have, I think, like I say, intentions are good, or even goals. And the worst thing about it is like, you know, if it was work, we'd be like, gotta be smart goals. There's gotta be simple, measurable, achievable. What is it? Report-based or results-based, and then time sensitive. Actionable. Yeah, like, so can you actually action them? Like I say, if it's like, I'm going to learn the violin, and you don't have access to a violin, like, why are you doing that to yourself? But if it's, I'm going to become better at the thing I want to do, or I'm going to sharpen this skill. You know, it's then saying to yourself, well, how do I do that? Yeah, sure, there's a course, or there's something I can sign up to, or whatever. Like, even that, I think, helps.
I have about violence, they shouldn't apply when your home is under attack. And certainly not by undead abominations. Yet I reached for a shield instead of a...
But yeah, like, even, it's horrible, but it fucking works, and you're like, damn it, I hate it when it works. But it used to be, they used to be Sam, is what they used to say they would be called. So you'd always say, like, are these goals Sam? Are they simple, actionable, and measurable? Because, to be honest, some of the other things are like, it's really what you're actually saying. What you're currently looking to level yourself up in. So, definitely more music being released next year. I'm happy with, like, it's been 4 this year. I've been working on a few things, but it's committing a bit more to making sure I'm happy with, like, rounding out ideas. I think, yeah, New Year's level up. Yeah, I think that's a better way of thinking of it. Yeah, you're looking at the skill tree and you're like, which skill do I want to upgrade? Yeah, that'd be the thing for me, for sure. And other stuff, just, you know, try and even improve further on my own mental health. I think I made great strides in the past, and then have struggled at times, but I want to keep on improving, and I think that's something that shouldn't be taken lightly. Oh, you mean this sound? Yeah, I think that's something as well. I think, like I say, more stuff around music, more stuff around voiceover work, because for whatever reason, the way in which it's structured right now is really bad. And I can't, well, I don't know how much detail I can go into or you guys want to hear, but like the requests to submit really dried up in the last 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, something like that. And basically it's because the nature of the business is really changing. But a lot of things that have like reputation and could get you a foot in the door are really expensive because they know that like that's the way you have to do it. But it becomes that you pay somebody to find you jobs for voice work, for you to then apply for. But then it's horrible, but you need to, you really need to deal with the rejection. Like, I'm past the point of the rejection with it because I think it's so, you will not get, that wasn't good, we're not interested. You'll just get nothing. So you'll spend potentially like a fair amount of time Like one was they wanted like a race team. They were like, can you do multiple parts? You do all these things. All these things. So like I put effects on it. So one sounded like it was the radio talking to the driver. Like all these things. Submit it and then you hear nothing. But then what you have to try and remember is that you're just trying to sell yourself, and can you do that? And then could they put that in? So like dialing that back down a bit. But I see potentially some other methods of doing that. I'm just not sure if that's a route I want to take. So we'll see. You tried being an actor in LA for 13 years. So you understand. Exactly, dude. Like, I suppose at least there, they're like, thank you for reading or whatever. With these ones, they're just like, we want submissions by this deadline. And then you don't hear anything. You don't even hear, like, we've gone another way. And I've said this before. It may sound like bitter grapes or something like that, but like, when you hear radio adverts or TV spots with famous people doing the voiceover, you're like, so what you've gone with is Idris Elba rather than somebody who would have cost you less money, potentially could have done a different delivery, but could have done something for you. But you've gone with Idris Elba and you've had to pay him whatever money, and he's probably getting all kinds of residuals and all these kind of things. And it's just interesting to me because that's the logic a bit. But like I say, the business seems to be changing, and I think a few things have been have had an effect on it. So yeah, it's tough because you know I had like a Steve Bloom masterclass, and he was like, I really like your voice, and this is good, and you know, hopefully I can help. And I was like, cool. And he was like a really cool guy, but then he was like, but this is how much the course costs. And he's like, it costs that much because then you can say you're Bloomvox associated or trained, or, you know, like you're under that umbrella. But it's a lot of money. It's like a ridiculous amount of money for what it is. And you're like, if I had that money, if I had that as walking around money, sure. But I have to pay my rent, you know? I have to pay my rent. It's just not possible. Yeah, well, you see, that's the thing. So, like, they'll hire somebody as a spokesperson and they'll be in an advert that's on TV. But then they'll be in, like, physically they'll be in an advert. But then subsequently they'll be in radio spots. You know, that could have been anybody. Could have been anybody. And some of them you don't even see the actor, but I'm like, I know who that person is because I know that voice. But it just feels like, why? Why is that the choice? But again, that's them. You can upgrade the axe? Yeah. And it is marketing, and it's how do you sell yourself? And also, like, what are you willing to do? Oh, damn. You want to add?
What am I gonna do? Walk around with a bandage on my head, begging for attention? I was mauled by a bear. Nudged, more like it.
Need a petrified bone. Going to be creative as a job is just too exhausting. Yeah, dude, it really is. And like, I think that's the thing, is that you never want it to take away from the enjoyment. And I think like that's the thing as well. Like, it's how much you can then enjoy it yourself. Just do local college theatre instead of to pay to, like, that's the thing. But if you're enjoying it, you know, that's the thing that I'd say to myself, well, I'm still enjoying it, you know? What did it put me on? Which one? This one? Yeah, and I think that's the thing, is that if it still brings that enjoyment to you. Do I want to do any of these? I don't know. Yeah, I love doing it. Now without the pesky business end. Yeah, like, I think that's the thing. It just cheapens it, doesn't it? What is this? All damage increased while runic arrows are fully depleted. What? What? What is that? Can't upgrade the shit I've got.
What are you looking for?
We want the resurrection stone. Okay.
What about your boy?
So hold on. Where's that runic thing?
You know what you want?
Shalora, how you doing? Good to see you. Guilt. I hope you're well. Reckless empowerment. So have we not done this before? Okay. Just upgrade it. Interesting. Shalora, I hope you're well. Okay, so that's just another thing that we had.
And the kid?
So for a few minutes, but saw you online and wanted to say hi. No worries. Listen, you were here and you popped in, so it's appreciated. Absolutely, no worries. Is that equipped? Okay, so we can upgrade this. Yes. Pretty good day? Nice. I'm glad to hear, because I know New Year's Eve, so that's the top, that's the bottom. Your 10-minute break at work. Oh, damn. So for you guys in the US, it's not a bank holiday. It's not a holiday for you tomorrow, is it? Like, for us it is, which is why it's so weird. It usually is. Okay. That's the bottom. So we don't need that. Okay. But given the nature of what you do, I know no pressure to actually specify. But like, do you guys close, or because of the nature of what you do, it doesn't work like that? Do you have to have somebody there? Well, that's equipped. Okay, we'll upgrade this. Yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah. Based on what I know. Chestnut. Wait, what? We just want to focus on the things we were wearing. Yeah, I was going to say the nature of it. It just means that it doesn't. Just wrist armor. Can we upgrade that? No. Can't upgrade those. Can't upgrade that. I don't understand. I might be the only one that has this. I don't know. You know when you see things and it's like, it's telling you that you've got effectively a message to read, but it won't let me read it. It won't show it as marked, and it bothers me. I'm like, why? You mark it off, please. I finished. Is it because of this? I don't think so. No idea. We've upgraded that, and we upgraded the... No, we didn't do the Rod of Affliction. Okay, fine. You can't do the bow. These are all the max level. Okay. We've done that. Any other conversations we need to have in here? No. Should we talk to Tyr? Have a chat with him?
Care to join me, Kratos?
Sure.
Have a seat, think about your breathing, try and find...
I like how zen Tyr is. The Norse god of war, and he's just like, chilled. Yeah, Schmoodle, I played both. I finished the first one, and I started playing the second one. And I was just like... I don't know what it was. I don't know why the second one just didn't pull me in the same way. You suddenly wondering if you get time and a half. I hope so. I really enjoyed the first one. To be honest, I would have been happy if they ended the story there. I don't feel like I needed a continuation of the story. I'm glad that they did, and it looks great, and it plays well. But I don't think I got very deep into the game. We will revolt on your behalf. Exactly. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, I don't think I got very far in the game. Mimir doesn't want to chat, and Frey's gone outside. Okay.
Hey, wait. We're with you.
I love that the game puts a cutscene just for that. Okay. You can see that. The second one definitely felt different. Yeah. For how crazy New Year gets you, you usually don't get time and a half until New Year's Day, at least in most of North America, which is weird. Ghost. How you doing? Good to see you. Oh, fuck off. Not you, Ghost. That thing. I love that he's hiding away.
Master Kratos, thank you for coming.
Which is weird. Touchdown!
The Hound of Hell.
You have proven worthy of great responsibility, Master Kratos. Please forgive me if I've been abrupt or at all impertinent.
I've taken a break from Blasphemous 2 because, like, I was really, really deep into that game. And I reached an area where I'm like, why is this so punishing? So last week we were like, we pivoted to this. Yeah, Christmas is actually pretty good. Need to go? No worries. Shalora, you take it easy. Absolutely no pressure. I know the nature of what you do means you're busy, so if we don't speak, have a wonderful New Year's Eve, and hopefully they give you time and a half. Just be like, just break me off a piece. Yeah, no, Christmas was good. Yeah. And then in between has been weird because like work has been busy. Where are we going? What are we doing? I didn't even pay attention. The game wants us to go here. So we can do this. We can do this. We can do this. Eyes of Odin. What are we doing there? Niflheim. The Crucible. I don't want to do that. Muspelheim. Elven Sanctum. Let's go here. I actually think there's some things we can't do yet. I don't think we can do these. Alfheim. Wait. Sigrun's Curse of the Oarsman. Let's go here. So we're going to go here. Ghost, I hope you're having a good day. I hope your Christmas was okay.
We still have unfinished business there. Atreus, we stumbled across some raider camps on the frozen lake. Thought it might be worth clearing them out.
Sounds good.
Is that what we're going to go and do? Alright, fine. Do you know when the game, like, you're not really clear on what the game actually wants you to do? People are letting off fireworks already. I'm like, goddamn. Premature celebrations. Whoa! Okay. I see you. Purchase, yes. Yes, please. Yes. Skill labor. Oh. It's alright, not much happened and I'm reasonably warm. Dude, like, unseasonably warm, sorry. Yeah, I saw that. Like, I know I said something about, like, put your feet outside. And then I was like, maybe it's too cold. And I was like, no, it's not. It's just not. It's warm. It's unseasonably warm. It's been up and down, actually, around here. It was warm for a couple of days, and then it feels like it's really dropped off. What are we doing? What's this? Tears Temple. Almost felt like spring some days. Damn. We're gonna go here. Rack. There we go. Where's the thing I'm tracking? Is over there. And not a moose.
An anonymous user gifted a tier 1
I
sub
worry
to
for everywhere else
GA078.
when Canada doesn't get snow. Oh, Canada, we've got no fucking snow. Oh, I think we did this and this was bullshit. Yeah. Yeah, we did. This is bullshit. This fight is bullshit. This is why, because we fucking hated this fight. I say we. I hope everybody appreciates that they're with this. Yeah. Welcome back, MDB. Yeah, exactly. Scandal. Scandalous. Scandalous. Shake it off. Okay, well, duck me. Behind? Alright. Scandal, I hope you're well. It's a price to be paid with Mother Nature. Yeah, well, this is the thing, Ghost. It feels like when things are unseasonably warm, I'm like, are we going to get, like, February just being horrific? Like, that's the kind of thing that I think. Can we kill this? Can we actually fucking do this time? Jeez, no. Not like that. Not like that. Oh, dodge that, you fucker. You're okay? Oh, fuck you, game. Yeah, we did it. Oh, I did it. I cannot express the difference that makes. The last time I tried to do that, it was fucking bullshit. It was horrifically difficult. Horrificult. Yeah, I mean, I cannot complain, honestly. I'm having a pretty good day. So we've closed that. We did the rift. Horrifical. Exactly, it's horrifical. Killing is bad and wrong. There should be a new word, like badong. Yes, killing is badong. Yeah. What else have we done? I'm just trying to remind myself what we actually need to do in this game. I love that, like, on rare occasions, people are so loud. I can literally hear people having a conversation in the shared hallway. How dare you? But yeah, Scan, I hope your week and your weekend's not been too bad. Is this where we're going? Are we going here? No. Where we want to go is up there. So why are we going this way? Can we actually go this way now or not? What? Oh, that's weird. Skander. Schmoodle. Schmoodle's good people, Skander. Skander's good people, Schmoodle. There you go. You've been introduced. Oh yeah, because we couldn't do that before. That's why. Friends making friends. Being friends with friends of friends. Friends making friends. Wait. Okay. So I saw somebody talk about this the other day, and I thought it's really fucking interesting, right? You see how strong Kratos is. We're well aware. We're all aware of how strong Kratos is. We've seen these games. We've seen him like pick up big things and throw them and kill giant beasts. But a block of wood here is going to stop us. Just a block of wood. We've got some crazy weapons, but we can't get past this. Who respects the craftsmanship too much? Fuck. Boy, have you seen the way this is carved? Don't disrespect the carpenter like that. I see you. Oh, this dude's just like... Oh, this is how it is, huh? Oh, these are cold fuckers. That's why we couldn't kill them. We need to use our skills. Yeah, probably gonna die. Well, Atreus, could you, like, rather than just tell me, or Mimir, one of you. Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, don't tell me it's behind me. Fucking kill the thing. The wood has plot armor. What? 100%. Look at this beautiful oak. Atreus, look at this oak. It was carved from a single piece. Let's not destroy it. Do you know what? Somebody mentioned it and I was like, fuck, that is so, like, it's glaringly obvious in everything that you play from now on. You're like, fuck, they made a really good point. Like, it's just so prevalent. It's just so abundantly prevalent that you're like, shit. I don't know why I'm setting this one off and I don't know where the others are. Dong. You know, he's just hanging out. Okay. Well, yes, there's definitely another way around Atreus. Go. There's the other one. Okay.
I think I saw a staircase on the other side.
First. Do these stay rung? No. But they have to be in order. Right. The one that looks like a C, then the one that looks like an N, and then the one that looks like an R. So C. N. And then the R. But we can't ring it. Fine.
Father, there.
Atreus, stop telling me where things are. I know. I was singing this game's praises before. Okay, well... How is that not there? Alright, fine. Fine game, fine. I'm glad everybody's hanging out. I hope you're having a good Sunday. And someday, when you are older, you could get killed by a boulder while you're lying there singing, "Come help me, please." The seagulls poke your knees. God messaged me a Happy New Year already. Is he out and about? Oh. Is he out and about? Is that why he's like, I'm going to say this now before I get too drunk. I love you. Happy New Year. I know he doesn't talk like that, but in my mind. Skander, I was thinking, have you guys played... For him it is... Oh, no, because he's travelled. He's travelled. Yes, Skander, because you said he went through London. And I was like... Skander, not to dox myself, but, you know, I might have been able to visit him quickly in the airport and be like, hey... But I think when that was unfolding, he was already there. But it would have taken me like half an hour to get there. Could have gone and said hello. Dubai, that's why. Dubai, 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 Dubai. I don't know why I'm singing it in the Bear in the Big Blue House style. You're welcome. Yes, I knew that. But I knew he was traveling. Making his great airport kisses. Oh my. To everyone? I mean, he can hit me up on the way. We can be really dramatic about it. Like your favorite. Yeah, he does. Just random people. I mean, I get mono a lot, but, you know, it's okay. No. Oh, I was playing again. Like Dr. Tran. Jeez. Okay, we need fire. We need fire. Yeah, well, thanks. Atreus, please. Atreus, like, be more useful. Be more constructive with your feedback. You win, you win. Some you lose most. So they're like, I got the laryngitis again. Right, I didn't resurrect there because I don't want to use a stone on that bullshit fight. COVID schmovid, his gift. Exactly. Fuck. They're like, we've discovered patient 0. Okay, well, don't whip me, madam. Like he's immune to all of them. Imagine. Yeah, well. No, fine. I'm just gonna do this. Fuck you! Fuck you, game! Yeah, well, Atreus, could you do something about it rather than just telling me it's behind me? Yeah, Atreus, there you go. Thank you. Trying to deal with some shit here, man. You know? Yeah, look at me parrying like a motherfucker. She gonna back kick me. Motherfucker. Yeah, well, again, Mimir, thank you for all the help. Throw your weapon. That's really helpful. Atreus sometimes just... we have to realize our words are less helpful. Yeah! Atreus, actions rather than words, please? This time, maybe? There we go. Right. Sorry, Antler Lady, I don't know what you are. But we've killed you with your bow.
Sigrun came from a kingdom of warriors, huh?
And Sigrun herself was no slouch with a sword.
Yeah, I remember.
Oh, why are we going here? Do you know when you really should pay attention to the game and the narrative? This was one of those times. I don't know why we're going here. Something with Sigrun's curse. I want to claim that I know what's happening, but I don't feel like I do. Yeah, like, what's the fun in paying attention? We make our own plot. Exactly. I mean, that's half the fun. Plot schmart. Also, like, he's all arms there. It's not an efficient way to climb, Kratos. I'm not, you know, criticizing, but I kind of am. You can use your legs, just saying. Boy, it's inefficient to use one's legs in a situation like that. Okay, well, thanks for telling me. Wait. You're telling me a button. Okay. Boy. Oh, it's with an eye. Bot, please. Everything is broken.
What do you think these chains are for?
Your mum, innit? Not really. Wait, was that? There was one, right?
Everything is all right.
There you go.
Everything will be just fine.
Oh, it's God of Boy. God of Boy. It's God of Boy, not Dad of Boy. I was so confused. Like, what did we do? How have we broken it? Okay. Boy. See, look. Casually picking up a giant fucking chain, but couldn't open that fucking wooden door. Boy. That's where we came from, right? We came from there. Yeah, he's like, you know what? If it's lightweight, pff, I ain't doing it. He's like that guy who's like, doesn't carry, he's like, see how many boxes I'm carrying? You're like, yeah, but you did nothing else. He's like, yeah, but I carried 6 boxes. You're like, yes, but you did nothing else. Right, Atreus, this is your time to shine. Actually hit these things, thanks. Thank you, Atreus. Anytime. Yep. He's like a real gym bro about it. Bro, I don't even lift less than 200. The lack of craftsmanship in that chain deserves to be manhandled. Fuck. That's why he's just like, yes. Oh, something purple. Whispering slab, excuse you. I'll talk a bit about...
Oh, an artifact from the River Empire. Never been myself, but I hear it's lovely. Now, where have we seen an artifact like that before?
Egypt. The whole time he's just muttering, did they even weld this right? Love it.
Maybe those runes can give us a bit of history about this place.
Okay.
It can't be.
It can't be.
Mimir, what's wrong? What did it say?
I love that. Mimir, what did it say? Now go and read it. You read it, you dumb fuck. Okay, thanks. Okay, the death of Helgi. Ash to ashes. Dust to dust. Funk to funky. We know Major Tom's a junkie. Sorry, couldn't resist. Ash to ash, bones to bones. Where love cannot live, death takes hold. Here are the words of Prince Dagr. My spear drips, righteous and red, from the blood of Cad. King Helgi, my father in his wisdom, denied him the hand of my sister, Princess Sigrun, knowing his true and dark nature. The memory remains. Love it. Enraged by this slight, King Helgi gathered his forces and invaded our land, determined to claim his bride. His murderous soldiers dipped their swords into the hearts of all who opposed their unclean union. My spear drips. Pause. What a wild time to pause. Sometimes you got to bring in the dramatic pause. Perhaps we're looking past the physical thing, we don't know. Maybe it's painful for him to lift something lighter than 200. He's just like, it really hurts. He's just like, I don't want to tell Atreus. That's what we do on those. Mother, father, all my brothers hunted down and slaughtered, all because he was denied my fair sister. Ooh, we should chunk that in there. I think that'd be good. We'll put that in the lurk ones. Yeah, I need to do some things. Yeah, no worries, dude. Like, the thing I would say is I didn't address you directly because when it's the silent lurk, I just leave you to it. Because for whatever reason you got shit to do, you have shit to do. You don't need to explain anything. We love you. All good. Mother, father, all brothers, hunted down and slaughtered, all because he was denied my fair sister. The only male of my line left standing. I impaled the villain Helgi on my spear, did my duty, and avenged my family. Now, you see what he wrote? Imagine you're just like, nowadays it's like, you ain't good enough for my sister. That's what it is. Nowadays it's like, you ain't good enough for my sister in a text. This dude, like, fucking carved into stone. He spent time carving this into stone. He's like, you know what, if I could have texted, that would have been a lot easier. I don't know why, it's just the concept, just the sheer concept of like shit nowadays. Like you see those things where they're like, you know, he says, love you. And then they're like, but blah blah wrote, I will move heaven and earth. You know, like some dramatic shit and you're like, damn. Been done way better than a ghost. They're texting in this one, everything would be different. He's like, Atreus, where you at? Nah, dad, that's mid. Catch you in a bit. Atreus, I'm using Find My Friends. I know where you are. Step your pussy up. Atreus, why did you leave? And then just like thumbs down emoji. Boy, what does this mean? I mean, look, we're all just trying to live in this world. Fuck. The sheer concept of that, I love it. I love it. I don't know why. That's been on my mind recently. I'm like, yeah, you know what? You're right. Need to step up my game, apparently. Vanaheim. This is real mid-dad. He's like, Midgard? Boy, do you mean Midgard? No, it's mid. It's mid, fam. Like, Midgard. You know, and he's the dad that just doesn't get it. Look, I'm going to say this. As a parent, there will be definitely shit that you do not understand, and you will term it in the wrong way, and you will get a look. And I'm just saying to you, if you're going to become a parent, if you're going to become an aunt or an uncle or anything like that, be ready for there'll be a point in life where you're not the cool person and they will say something to you and you'll respond and you'll use the wrong term and they'll just look at you. So it's coming for you. You won't be the cool cousin, aunt, uncle, whatever. Just saying. And you'll be like, damn, when did that happen? And you won't know. You won't know. Just saying. Especially when, like, my eldest is like, how old are you? And I'm like, I'm this age. And then she's like, so you're going to be this age next year? I'm like, yeah. She's like, oh. I'm like, yep. A friend in middle school whose dad texted without using any vowels. Oh my God. I need a cool uncle again. Fuck. Gets all his info from Tic Tac. Oh, you know what? There's a fuck. Schmoodle. That is fucking hilarious. Fuck. I got asked about Fortnite. I got told, oh, Fortnite's a battle royale. I was like, hold my drink. Hold my damn drink. You're talking to me about Fortnite being a battle royale. Please. I've been doing battle royale since you were even a concept. How dare you? How dare you? I'm a game for a living nerd. A daughter turned 16 in Feb, and I've been on the receiving end of some really dad looks. Yeah, exact, dude. It's just like, okay. Imagine I'm like, oh, you need to make this thing in Animal Crossing. Do you want me to do it? And the look was, like, I don't know how to do it. I was like, you do you. You know it. You know how to do it. I'll just leave you to it. You don't need my help, fine. It's fine. Like, damn.
Father, I think I see another key piece over there.
You're like, shit.
I knew those
The vault key. Right. Atreus, hit that. We have to do these in order. Right. Oh, we can't. It doesn't work like that. Fuck. Are they in order? You want to know? Oh, like. It's reset. I can fucking hear that it's reset. God damn it. Trace, why are you just fucking standing there with your hands on your hip? You prick. Do we have to do them in order? I think we do. Look at him, he's just like, he's there like this. Come on, Dad. Can you do it? But you know what's interesting? I was thinking this. They have done a good job of, like, he's balanced. Because he's annoying when he needs to be. But he's unannoying when he's... Oh, for fuck's sake. Just conceptually. He could be more annoying. And I'm glad that they found a balance. Oh, fuck off. We opened it? I bet we haven't. No! Atreus, try to contain that teenage angst. I'd be the type of dad. No one worry, it'll never happen. They'll 100% lean into the cringe. I do think that there is a charm to that. And, look, I'm lucky enough to have a girlfriend and a daughter who appreciate dad jokes. So, like, right now, they land, and I'm like, winning. Also, no worries, dude, lurk away. Also, like, I find it funny that there's not the cringing yet. And I can anticipate. She'll break out a dad joke, and I'll be like, I know this. My time to shine. What the fuck? Game, please. Okay, does it reset? Or no? Oh my god. Game, you can shit off. One of them resets really quickly. I think it's that one. Oh my god. Who's your girlfriend? I mean, I think you know full well who my girlfriend is. You silly, silly goose. It's you. There you go. I mean, I don't know if you got the memo. So hold on. That one resets like the quickest. This is ridiculous. I love that. Ah! Are you shitting me? Game. Game, please. Is there an order to this and I just don't know it? Fuck's sake. Ah. Wait, there was a memo? There's always a memo. Do you not you do not read the emails? Fuck. Yeah. So if we do this one, right? This one first. This one second. And then this one third. As we're doing it, the middle one resets. Oh my god. Look, that resets so quickly. Okay, I'm missing, but that's not the point. Atreus, can you not help with these? Okay. No. Like, this is just fucking frustrating. Oh my god. It would help if I could fucking hit that thing. Like... Okay, we do this one. Fine. And then do this one. That's already, the middle one's already reset. Now that one's reset. It's just, this is more difficult than some of the fights. Like, how is that not quick enough? I just hit the middle one. Right. I think do this one. And then do this one. We can reach it. Nope. See, that doesn't count, which is annoying. It'd be better if it did. Oh my god. This feels ridiculous. I'm gonna let it reset. What am I missing? Yeah, like, for real. And it's funny because we can't... Oh, fuck. Alright, I know what's happening. I didn't even notice this before. No? So the purple stuff is like you can cause a chain reaction. I think there's something to do with the fire. We've had this before where we've had like braziers that aren't lit. Like, that should have been enough time. That should have been perfectly fine. What are we missing? Well, in theory, yes. But what doesn't make sense is that the order that we're following still doesn't work. There we go. No. That doesn't even do it. Fuck. So basically, it should be that order, yeah. It should be this, this, then this. Oh, fuck. But then that middle one resets really quickly. And I don't think I'm being... I'm being slow, yeah. I'm not being quick, but at the same time. Are you open? Oh, Jesus. You gotta stick your axe to yourself. Z, how you doing? It was fucking worth it, but Jesus. Z, how you doing, man? Good to see you. So have we done everything here?
Massacred her family just because he couldn't have her.
Okay.
Their brother, Prince Dogger, survived to kill the Mad King.
No, this isn't probably the time, but the idea of Kratos being in this room for like 10 minutes and just smacking bells. They're like, so Ghost of Sparta, what were you doing? I was ringing bells. Why? To open a chest. So hold on, you can lift a giant chain, but you can't open a wooden chest. It's magic. Z, I'm good, man, I'm good. Z, can I just say, I know, not everybody might not see your social media, but I'm loving seeing pictures of you with family, man. Magic. What? I can lift a 1,000-pound chain, but I can't lift a small chest. Magic. Sure, dude, sure. So I think we've done the Sigrun thing that was there. But then Lake of the Nine, there is something there. There is stuff for us to do. Oh, we got to go here. Okay.
Her family? He said he loved her.
He wished to possess her.
Sindri's house. Okay.
The same.
Yeah, dude, I'm loving seeing pictures of you with family, man. I'm looks like you're having a grand old time.
Probably didn't want you to
Growing up? Yeah, but you know, it's these things, man. Welcome to my world. But listen, you can grow up, but you don't have to grow up, you know? You can remain your happy and fun self, man. What do we need to do? Oh, there's something there. You guys watched me from a wee old good lad. Yeah, man. No, listen, hey. Growth is important, and it looks like you're getting it, man. We love seeing you. Love seeing that progress. Where do we want to go? Let's say this. Let's say over here. Here. Oh, so we are going there. Growing up is for... yeah, I mean, like... Exactly. Like, don't grow up too much. Still have fun, man. Wait, where were we before? Oh, down there. I'm losing it! No, man, listen, just enjoy the silliness of life as well. I think, honestly, growing up is such a trick. So, like, don't. Because I think, you know, if you can find fun and laughter and all that shit, this is going to sound like really self-helpy. But I hope you know what I mean. I think sometimes life is so shit and serious. I think sometimes it's nice to be goofy and fun. And it's always nice to see people that enjoy life and live life with a smile on their face. We going the right way? Also, criticism of this game, I'm going to criticize, let's be alright with it. Sometimes it's hard to... Oh, fuck, we can do that now. Sometimes it's hard to figure out what the game wants you to do.
Not as if I knew.
Enough talk for now. Be ready.
Yeah. I love that. Hack silver. That's what we got for all of that. Hack silver. Sometimes, you know, just bullshitting and being silly is where it's at. Yeah, I don't think the map is easy to navigate. I do think they give you markers and then you're like, yeah, but where am I going? They're like, over there. They're like, yeah, but which one? They're like, the blue thing. Which blue thing? They're like, the blue thing, man. You're like, what, the one that's on my map that's saying like that? Or another one? They're like, yeah. You're like, but is that yes? Because I'm heading here and it doesn't feel right. Ah, don't worry about it. See, I don't think that's the way. Yeah, I want to go this way. I'm happy with this. I know they've gone for like a minimalist look, but at the same time, sometimes some of us are like, hey, give me a fucking heads up where I should be going. Look, I want to know where I'm actually going. What's that? Beaver thing? Beaver thing. Something sparkly.
What were you saying earlier? About Sif not being a good mother when you knew her?
It's quite true, if I'm being frank.
Hold. What is that?
You're being Frank, and I'm being Kratos. Oh.
Defend the peace.
You know, this looks like something a giant would wear.
Good eye.
I came here to kill. I came here to kill, not to read maps.
Like Tyr, the Jotnar also believed.
Armor. Is it better than what I'm using? No. I was elected to lead, not to read. But yeah, I'm glad everybody's here and having a little bit of fun with me. I was on the fence about streaming today. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. Okay, we are going here. Is there anything I need to do here? Mystic Lake of the Nine.
We're not wrong.
I'm not wrong. Oh, we can go and do that. Yeah, and there's some stuff that's opened up now because we got different weapons. So happy you're streaming? Thank you. I mean, like, And also streaming something that I'm enjoying, because I was enjoying Blasphemous 2, and then the area we reached in that game was so bullshit. I was over it. Now, I think probably what I'm going to do is... Oh, you fucker.
You've come quite a way since then, lad.
I think what I'm going to do is... I'm going to try and get past the platforming section of that game, of the area that we're in. And then I'll bring it back onto stream. Fuck. Andreas. What do we... Oh, fuck. Right. Just drop it on his head. Damn. He was living his life. So yeah, I'm actually using a bit of... I was enjoying Blasphemous 2, and then I wasn't. Schmoodle, that's exactly it. That's exactly it. Like, that jumping section, for me, was worse than any boss we were stuck on, off-stream. Oh my. It was worse than any boss we were stuck on. Like, I'm happy to be stuck on a boss for 3 hours, but I'm not happy to be stuck fucking jumping for 3 hours. Like, that shit drives me mad. So, Skander, I said this to LV, he's aware of it, and I'm sure some people are as well. Yeah, like, I am stuck on Genichiro in Sekiro, but a bit of insight for you. I have been playing a bit of Sekiro off stream. So I'm just going to levy these in his brain. Yeah, ready? This dude's like, my head! How dare you strike me, you motherfucker? Yeah, I've been playing it off stream. Because, like, I still want to play it. I just I couldn't invest mental capacity. Ha, capacity. Would you even have time to play? When you sleep. While you're sleeping. The worst thing is, some of you may feel that was a joke, but, like, pretty much. If it's a quiet work day, I don't know, I can get a little bit in shade. I mean, no, I didn't mean it. I didn't even mean it as shade. I'm just saying, like, it affords me some time. You want an unexpected package? They've been so excited to receive PJs. Right, okay, I need to talk about this thing, because it seems to be a thing that I'm hearing about recently. People getting PJs as like a Christmas / traditional, like, hey, start the new year, start your Christmas with new shit. I have never been given PJs as a, like, this is a tradition. PJs that fit is S tier. I agree. I have some satin PJs. Oh my god. Feeling schmexy in those things, trust me. Look at this fucker. I'm not even gonna look, I'm just gonna do this, watch. Blow your head off. No, I don't doubt it. Wait, what? Wait, what? Olaf Knudsen? I need to see that? I mean... Insert film. I thought you were gonna be like, if I was a rich man, da 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 da. Mother... Hey. Kratos, when you get ragey, that too. That was on the other day, and I was like, I don't think I've ever actually watched... I know that song because I think it's just one of those things that you, like, in the zeitgeist know. I don't think I've ever actually watched it. Oh, Olaf, you ain't doing shit, motherfucker! Olaf, I said you ain't doing shit. How dare you? Oh, Olaf, we did not talk about you throwing hits. What the fuck do you think this is? Yeah. You had to sing that song 1,000 times as a kid and hated it every single time. Ugh. I think that's the worst thing. You know what? I've talked about this before. I had a music teacher and she would not let us play anything that was of interest to us. And like, it made me really hate the experience of music lessons or class. It was like, I don't want to play this. This does nothing for me. I'd much rather play something that like actually is something that I would listen to, because then I'm more inclined to learn it. I can still understand music theory, can still understand other stuff. Why didn't we pick that up before? Interesting. So, I've talked about this a little bit before. I'd have to remind everybody. In the settings, in accessibility, I've done something. Right, where is it? Where is it? No. Navigation. No. There we go. Right. Now this little thing above me, auto pickup. It's an accessibility setting, but it makes life a whole lot easier. So when you're fighting, if you have the health green shit, you just walk over it and Kratos picks it up. It is a fucking time saver. And that is something that I was like, didn't even think about it. But somebody mentioned it to me and I was like, fuck, that's a really useful thing. So you just have to, in theory, just walk over stuff. Like that. I'm not pressing anything. Look. We'll do it in a second. Where's my health? Right. I'm going to walk up to this. Look. I'm not pressing anything apart from walking up to it. The game picks it up for me. And I think that's like a charming feature that obviously used for what it's actually utilized for is really good. But at the same time, useful to just have in the game. We have... Why am I getting... Okay. Yeah. Sorry. You know when you're answering something in your head and then you're answering something quietly? I answered something out loud that was in my head. Anyway. Unimportant. Or, well, it's important, but you know what I mean. In fairness, though, I get... MDB, do you mind me saying, like, we have conversations and sometimes she'll say something to me and I'll be like, did you not tell me the first part of the conversation? And she's like, yeah. Right, there you go. Oh, we got an ad. Ugh. Ad. Yeah, like I think it's one of those things. I think it's just one of those things where your brain is like, I'm on a train. And I'm like, you left me at the station. I didn't even get on the train. See? Yeah, you're right. I'm not saying it's uncommon. I'm just saying it's funny to me. It's just funny to me. I will frequently skip over the middle of the sentence because my brain is going that fast. Yeah, like, definitely. I can see that. Yeah, sometimes I'm like, wait, what? Can I catch up? And she's like, yeah, but, you know. Don't worry, we're not doing anything too major. I do find these ads very aggressive. Twitch has become very aggressive with these adverts. I don't know if anybody else has noticed. I feel like it's changed, and I don't know why the change has been like so abrupt or harsh. Like, Twitch is the volume of adverts that Twitch have now put on. Like, they changed the settings. They changed some stuff on me, and I don't feel like I had any control over it. Then I feel like I've had to apply, like, tools. So Seribot's been really useful because it will tell people. But it just feels like there's a lot more. And, like, something about, like, the default of what they put. Excuse me. Spend so much of my life having conversations with people on how I think they'll go. When I have actual conversations, things get wonky. You can change the settings of for how often. Yeah, I think I can. A minute of ads. But then it looked like it wasn't taken off pre-roll. which is what was confusing me. I'll look at it some more, Skander, to be honest. I have to go back and look and see, because if that, in theory, is... I'd have to look when the last one was. But I'm okay with it being every hour. Like, I'm not okay with it, but I'll deal with it being every hour, is what I should say. I can understand to a degree and try and mitigate that. But like, I had a timer in place. So I had a timer that was like, it would go off for the time that the ad would happen. And then it stopped being out of sync, so I couldn't use that timer anymore. So those timers are on random, just to be like, sorry if there's an advert kind of thing. And now StreamVOD does it, and that's good. But it just feels fucking wonky. And yeah, it's not straightforward. And it's not clear, it's not abundantly clear what they're actually having it do. Ryan Scott, how you doing? Happy New Year. For you, it is. Look at you in the future. Dude, how you doing? Hope you're well. I hope your new year has gotten off in the right way for you. Oh shit. Right. We need to freeze that. No? We're not freezing these anymore? Yeah, because Ryan Scott is in the future. Everybody. Why are we not auto-picking that? Oh, do we need to make him do this? Dude, I hope your New Year's started off well. Wait, why is that not working anymore? Oh. Mystic Heirloom. Doing well, nearly had a moment 2 days ago. We got drunk, pushed through, and still sober. Oh, dude, I'm glad to hear that, because I know how tough that is. I'm glad that you were able to stave yourself, you know? Easier said than done, and especially around this time of year, you know, the temptation feels a little bit like, well, it's not so bad if I have one or whatever, so, yeah, dude, very good. We were poisoned there. There we go. Okay, so there's a fight. Is there a fight? No. Yeah, dude, glad to hear, man. And glad to hear that you're doing well. Excuse me, I nearly coughed. Exactly. And like I say, that's no small feat, man. So I walked through poison even though I didn't need to. Okay.
If I met someone I liked...
Are we going down here? Wait, what have we got? Mystical heirloom. Okay. Can't be upgraded, but it speeds up your cooldown by 17 seconds. How worth it? Oh, that. Oh, no, hold on. Waken something dormant deep down inside of the bearer. Who's that for? Is that for us? Can we equip it? Yeah. But we don't know what it does. Let's try it. Fuck it. We'll try it. Is there anything else we can do? No. Are we going down here? Yes, we are.
Is there someone?
No. I was just curious.
Look at him.
Actually...
Atreus having that awkward moment with his dad. I kind of like somebody. Who'd you like? No, nobody, I'm just saying.
We must have been to this part of the lake 100 times, and I've never seen that building before.
Mm-hmm.
Aye. Strange, isn't it? Let's take a closer look.
Jeez. We're gonna be in a fight, I can tell. I love the Beavis and Butthead, man. Excuse me. I apologize for still coughing. My cough is like almost gone. Almost. It's so close to being finished. Right. So around here we're doing two things. We're doing the Sigmund Curse and Guiding Light. We're doing that. We're doing that. That's fine. We can keep on doing this. How dare your body do its thing? I know, right? Okay. We need Blades of Chaos for this. Random person. How dare you? How dare you attack the God of War? Yep. Aha! You know, you gotta love when you gotta dodge, like, just at the right time. Yep. Yeah. I was gonna parry you. How dare you? Just telling everybody how good I was. How dare you ruin that?
Doesn't that big shield look familiar?
It's another piece of Tyr's likeness sent flying across the lake. Ended up lodged right into this building, apparently. All this must have been hidden behind the ice until that shield smashed through it.
Okay. We got another annoying chest. Okay.
I think brute force will work.
But then we can't do that. Oh. Oh, got you. So those ones we have to set on fire. Those ones we need to spark. How are we doing this? Okay. No.
What if we climbed up the shield?
Yeah, alright, Trace. We're gonna climb up the shield. God. This child. Okay. So we can't do it that way. What am I missing? We're missing something. Oh, let's do this. See, look how easily he punched through that. It's just insulting. Kratos, please. I love it. Just don't give him a heads up. Oh. Gotcha. So we're going to move that, and then that's going to get stuck. Right? Yes. Got no respect. Exactly. Just smash through it. You're right. He didn't appreciate the craftsmanship. That's what it is. Becky, let me smash. Right. Kratos, who are you talking to? Who's Becky? Right. So can we climb this again? Or no? Yes, we can. Becky, let me smash. With the good hair. No, this is Patrick. Fuck. Exactly. Damn. Oh shit. You look like fun. Oh, who else are we fighting? That's right, so if you could, like, you know, hit it. Yeah, I'm well aware. I got my finance book I'm hoping to read. What? What finance book? What are you talking about? What? What am I missing? I'm so confused. Right. So that blocks that. You want to invest more.
That could be useful.
Got you. Oh, you're being serious. You're doing financial investments, yes. So many things you want to do? Well, you know, add it to the list. You and I have to have a conversation about all kinds of other stuff. That sounds like really dramatic, but I don't mean it that way. There we go. We lit that. Is it going to stay lit? Stay lit, cars? Don't make it sound sexy. You're right. It's not sexy. I mean, maybe it could be. Who knows? Look, I can tell you numbers. Make numbers sound sexy. Oh, yeah. Is it possible for Meki to make anything sound unsexy? I don't know. Let's talk about the ramifications of the repercussions of mental and social deprivation in a modern society. Yeah, there is a lot. Read your taxes. You know what? I'm not going to say that. When well, I'm wet. I'm glad. You should be. That's what I was going for, Schmoodle. My basement is flooded again. Now, when I was contracting, can I say this? Am I allowed to say this? Topaz, how you doing? How was Resi? Did you save Ashley? Because I have thoughts. Leon! Welcome, Raiders. It's Dark Souls 2.
I can fight that one there with a human effigy. And get a human effigy because... Just because.
Excuse me, welcome in, Raiders. How are we doing? I hope you had a wonderful time with Topaz. I know it's always a good hang there.
Shit. No. No! No, I lost my human effigy.
And Topaz, I know you took a little bit of a break.
No. Denial. Anyways.
So it's good to see you back streaming. Did you save Ashley? Because you know what?
I was talking about human effigy and now it shows on the screen, human effigy. What kind of irony is that?
I was talking over your clip, I'm so sorry.
This is funny, I really need to clip that. Dark Souls had sense of humor.
Yeah, I was lurking on you. I know you've come back for a bit, or from a little bit of a break. So glad to see you back. How was Resi? I hate Ashley so much. Leon, I'm just like, you know what, Ashley? I think I'm gonna let you die for a couple times, just cause. Raiders, welcome in. For those who don't know me, I'm Meki. We're currently playing some God of War and just shooting the breeze. So we're having a bit silly fun while we play some God of War and just discussing financial machinations. Because, you know, as you do. Hope you're having a good New Year's Eve. And if it's New Year for you ready, Happy New Year. And if it's not, hope your festivities are off to a good start. She is annoying. She's so annoying, Topaz, that I genuinely was like, you know what? I kind of wish she wasn't necessary to save. Thank you for the follow. We have anonymous follows just so you feel no pressure and don't feel necessarily like you've been called out or anything like that. So I appreciate it and just know you are appreciated. So thank you for stopping by and thank you for hitting that button. And anybody in my chat, if you're not following Topaz, please go and follow Topaz. Like, honestly, I've seen Topaz play through so many different games. Like, plays a lot of Souls-like, but plays DBD, is playing RE4, you know, go and check her out, because honestly, worth it. A good old time. Like I say, Topaz is one of those places that I often have a window up, and even if I can't chat for whatever reason, I'm there, and it's always fun there. So yeah, I appreciate the raid. I appreciate you bringing your raiders over, and hopefully they can feel as comfortable here as they were there, including myself. I had to close the window. It's nothing like, you know, when you've got a window open and then you're like, oh shit, it's me. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna make her that annoying. I hope so. I'd hope that they tone her down for RE4. Like, I feel, maybe I'm wrong, I feel like mostly, apart from Resident Evil Remake, which I preferred playing the director's cut. And Shakur, you say she's not as annoying. Okay. Like, the remake of RE, I feel like it wasn't what I wanted it to be. But I think, from my understanding, like 2 and 3, what they did with those ones, like they've done a good job. So I'm glad to hear she's less annoying. So I do wonder if they listen to that feedback where people are like, she's kind of a bit much. And, you know, we were talking about this earlier. I think that even at that point, like, games with a narrative, they weren't doing quite what we're getting nowadays. So there's almost like they didn't care as much about the voice actor's performance, which sounds awful, but it's kind of like they were just like, nah, that's good enough. And they didn't want to mess around with trying to re-record anything, so they were just like, this'll do. And it feels like that happened a lot. So I'm glad to hear that. And it feels like they're doing a better job of either getting those people to come back and re-record, or they get somebody a little bit better, you know, somebody who wasn't just passing by, which is unfair. I'm sure that voice actor did the best they possibly could. But I'm glad to hear she's less annoying. But what I was talking about financial advice. So interestingly, if you are, when I was consulting, when I was making a living as a consultant, you can file taxes in a particular way. I hope this isn't going to get me into legal trouble. Because you pay yourself a salary, but your salary is okay. Matt Mercer doesn't need a job anymore. I kid, I love him. Fuck. Yeah, it is factual, Skander, and you're right, it shouldn't be an issue. And Skander, I'm glad that you're in this because you know about this as well. So, when you're a consultant, you pay yourself a salary, but the salary is deliberately not a lot of money. But because you're a director, you get to pay yourself. It's not a tax fraud. It's just how tax works. Because you're a director, you can pay yourself a dividend. And like the tax treatment on a dividend is completely different. So when it comes to filing, like your tax can be like pretty much on the money of like the minimum that you have to pay because you do it in a way that's like that. Don't worry, new folks, it isn't always like this. This is just something that was a train of thought, and I want to finish that train of thought, and we can move back into the game. But like, so you do it that way. So there are definitely things around it. Yeah, we don't always talk money. There are definitely ways in which you can do it, but it's a bit different. Like when you're on a salary job, it's not quite what you can do. But it's like even paying into your 401k or whatever, the equivalent for you guys, or a pension fund for us. Like you do a thing called like a salary sacrifice. So you pay the money into your pension before tax. So then you don't get taxed on that amount and you're getting taxed slightly. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. But remember, seek legal advice around your taxes, not from me. What will we do? You can choose how to... Yeah, there are ways. There are ways. And like I say, it's not as untoward as it may come across. You can do it pre or post-tax. Yeah, so if you do it pre-tax, then the rest of your income is in theory lower taxed because you're not then getting paid as much money, is the theory. I'm pre-tax all over. No income tax here, thank God, so I don't have that headache. See, exactly. And like, you know, as Topaz is saying, like, that's not a concern. Oh shit, we can do that one. So, Trace, I want that there and there. Yeah, and it's all dependent on how they want to take your money as well. Also in the UK, in the US, you don't think it works quite like that. Yeah. So that's the thing, if you've got a slightly different approach in which they take as well. So if we move this, it's going to get stuck. There.
That's it. Now, how do we open that gate?
Yeah, Atreus, I'm still looking for the other fucking thing, please. There's tax on purchases here. So yeah, like, I mean, my basement is still flooded. So like, we would have tax, but it's included in the cost. So that's something that I know, like, so for example, you guys would say something's $100, and then there's tax. But ours would just be 100. Or it would be 100 plus tax, but it would tell you that. So if you go to a shop, anything you're buying is the price. That's what you would see. And then potentially, like, on the receipt, they might break that down. But like, yeah, US is that's the kind of thing where you're like, oh, it's 80 bucks. That's great. And then they're like, yeah, and then the tax. And you're like, what now? Like, I didn't sign up to this tax business. Okay, we do this now? What the hell? What are we missing? So he's saying we just open it. Right. Okay. That's where one is. Where's the other one? We're missing one thing. So yeah, it just depends on how the country does it. But there are things where you're like, oh shit, I could have saved money that way. Same as I know there is a thing that some people do, which is like if you use a credit card, they'll do like a balance transfer. But like people take it from one like interest-free balance transfer to another, and it's just a way in which they can do it, and then the rates are still low because that rate is then never going to change on you. If I let go of this, that shuts that. Well, Trace was very happy because he's like, we can climb. Since I got work tomorrow. Oh, no worries. Topaz, a pleasure as always. Can we get another shout out for Topaz, please? Just, again, anybody, if you're not following Topaz, please. What are you doing? You're being very silly. So Travis was really happy with that. What am I missing? Thank you.
Perhaps one day you will. You don't like it? Is that a mimic? A mimic! A mimic! A mimic! No! 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 No!
Look how bad those mimics, man.
You mean it?
In DS2, they look freaky as anything. And again, you know, I know some people decry DS2, but Topaz, I think, ended up on, I don't even know what number playthrough. No, she went through it quite a lot. No worries. I think were you on like New Game Plus like 4 or 5 or something like that? I could be wrong. But what are we missing? Casual badass. Exactly. Okay. Well, we're fucking this up, right? Okay, so we can't move that back. So that's not this. So if we jump down, that doesn't serve us any purpose because we're just down there. Atreus is happy because he says we can use that. New game 4 plus. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's dedication. That is dedication, and I know you were enjoying it as well. Like, I've never played DS2. That's the one that I was. I don't want to say on the fence about. The timing of when DS2 came out was not. It just was one of those games that I think it just passed me by. What are we missing? I stand by. DS3 is probably my favorite. No worries. Happy New Year. Get some rest, and I hope your workday isn't too bad. Excuse me. Right. Is this the way? Is this the way? You know the ways. Well, that's as far as we can take this, right? We can't take it any further. Okay. What are we missing? So that opens that. Right.
Think you could freeze both gears?
Yeah, I'm trying to. Atreus, thanks. I love that Atreus is like, can you freeze both of them? Yeah, I'm trying. What do you think I'm doing? Oh, okay. Gotcha. Fine. Okay, so we're going to do...
Guess sigil arrows don't work on that.
No. Actually, I was going to do nothing. Yeah. Just going to leave it like that, you know? Basically, what we're going to do is we're going to create... Okay, so we can't do that. Ah, there we go. Well, that's dumb. Okay, but... Okay, I know what I need to do, and I'm annoyed that I fucked this up. Right. Okay, I got it. I know what we're doing. Thanks to Trace for being zero help, as always. Right. Trace. Right. There we go. There you go, now we've frozen both. Jeez. Thank you for being zero help, child. Boy.
Falling for my trap. What? Nothing. Just playing around.
Atreus, Ravelights are my specialty. I help. He's all about that. He's like, yeah.
I would fire, but the door.
The door. You're a door.
Great. Now, whoa. What is this place? Father, look. Tigran's insignia. It must be your family's treasure.
Good eye. I wager that door leads to their coffers. Now that we have both halves to that key, we should see if it matches that lock.
There you go. He's super unhelpful. There you go. Yeah. Maximum rage increased? Yes, please. We're about to fight? No? Norn chests, we've opened 10 out of 10. Okay, so we've done every single one, possibly. Wait, hold on. He's got these equipped. Tier 3, that's tier 2. Okay. Yeah, like, be more helpful. And I like I say, I 100% understand. But the game is like, hey, we don't want to make it too easy by making Atreus do all the work for you. I'm like, at the same time, can you do some of the work properly, please? They're like, nah, don't worry about it. Okay, so we've done this. Where we going? Okay. Let's go. Oh, this is Christopher Walken. I watched something the other day, and the oldest was like, who's that? I've seen him in something. I'm like, you mean Christopher Walken? What you doing here, fuck? What are you doing? This dude. Excuse you, sir. Oh. No, he's just gonna stand there and take it? Alright, fine. Rage. I mean, I'd be tough if I was covered in armor too. Yeah, that'll teach you. Oh. I love that I didn't kill him. There you go. Jeez. That dude approached the fight like he was, I don't even know, man. He's like, I turn my back to you. My technique is I turn my back and you just don't know when it's coming. Yes, pick those up.
Don't know, lad. Not sure I want to.
Dear Prince Dogger. Wait, Prince Dogger. Wasn't that Sigrun's brother?
Yes.
The one who killed her boyfriend, Helgi.
Aye.
It was.
It was.
Okay, so we're gonna read this.
Are you certain you want to read this?
No, brother. You do it.
What? Game, are you okay? Oh.
It seems Sigrun put a curse on her brother for killing the Mad King.
Okay.
No. Truly?
She did not know the Mad King had murdered her family. Once she did, it was too late.
Oh.
She had cursed her brother.
Any of us okay? I mean, good question.
Joined the Valkyries to atone.
Something is tickling my neck and it's silly because it's my hair.
You okay?
I'm like, what's that?
Funny. This only makes me love her more.
Sigrun the Valkyrie? But we know this, right?
She chose me despite my flaws, my regrets. Knowing she has some of her own makes me feel closer to her.
Definitely me.
I'm glad to hear it.
I mean, we're as okay as we possibly can be. What's that High School Musical song? We're all in this together. Shamadoo, ba and I know the words, yeah. Can you tell that I've been subjected to certain things? What is this? Okay. No. Stop it. What? You tell me you don't love that song? About stuff and things? Okay, so the only thing left here is guiding light. Where is that? I haven't seen that. Or have I seen it? No. Are you just saying no? Just defaulting into no. Excuse me. I'm not into his music. I know you're not into musical theatre. Stuff and things. I know. You don't have to tell me. I'm very pleased about that. Trust me. I just, look, my issue with, I said this before. And Schmoodle, I know that it's your jam, so please don't be offended.
It was only in my
I don't like people communicating information to me in song. And I know not every musical's like that. But it's the main irk I have with these things. Like, it's like, yeah, just go cry. No, Schmoodle, we love you. Please. Schmoodle, we love you. That's what your dad says, though. Oh, no, okay.
And had big dreams about what she'd do with them one day. I wonder what became of her.
Oh, fuck. I love that. Please, I'm happy I don't have to deal with that shit anymore, Becky. Stop reading my secrets. Are you okay, bud? He's not. How dare these people? I can appreciate when shit's done well, and like I say, I can hear someone and be like, damn, they're good. Oh no, it's fine, we can't be all correct. Exactly. But you know what? I like that. I think that's the thing, is like being able to acknowledge that there's some shit that some people like and some shit that people don't. And I find that, like, often it's when somebody goes, oh, what about this? And they might suggest something you didn't even think of. You find something new. Have we been here? Have we been here before? Or are we just doing this for the sake of doing this? I am the Lizard Queen. Hack Silver. I'm going to say we have.
Hey, Mimir, do you ever notice Thor talk to his hammer?
I love that. Ugh, is he still doing that? Like, fuck that guy. Sanctuary. Oh, we haven't been here. My assumption is that you all haven't seen the right musicals. I think there's a number that I like. I think I enjoyed Book of Mormon. Absolutely enjoyed Book of Mormon. I enjoyed Avenue Q. I knew someone who was in Phantom of the Opera, and like I had to sit next to somebody. Long story short, you played Trekkie in Avenue Q. Nice. Long story short, I thought I was going to sit next to somebody I knew. I didn't. And for many reasons, I ended up sitting next to a random person. But they knew the person that I knew. And this person was like so emotionally invested. Tears running down their face. They're like, oh my God, isn't this the best thing ever? And I was like, yes. Yes, it is. I am attached to this emotionally the same way that you are. I'm enjoying it to the same degree that you are. And I felt bad because I'm just like, for you, this was everything. And for me, I was just like, ah, there's my friend in something. A friend at the time, not a friend anymore. Yeah, every musical except Oklahoma. Fuck that. Schmood was like, that's where I draw the line. The thing is, you know what? When you think of other stories and I'm like, I can't say that. I can't tell that story. But yeah, they were also in Les Mis, and it was like, okay, cool. And do you know what? I left that musical, and I was like, I really like what they did with the stages. That was my thought. You love White Christmas? That's for Meki After Dark. Yeah, kind of. The thing is, it's the kind of thing where, you know what? Oh, what's that? How do we get over there? Sometimes I run stories past MDB and I'm like, is that stream appropriate? And then she'll give me feedback. So White Christmas and they made it snow in the audience at the end. I believe in magic. I love that. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I appreciate that. Like, I think what they did with the stage, like, so they had like, in Les Mis, they had like the barricade, but then like it folded over and became something like this, or it became something like that. Or like they flipped it and it was another part of the set. And I was like, that's impressive. Like, that impressed me. The rest of it, only been to one music when it was an Aussie hip-hop one on drug addiction, and I hated it. Well, I mean, to be honest, Ryan, there's so many things going on there. Like, I feel for you there because I'm like, damn, that sounds like a lot. It sounds like a lot. Not a big fan of Aussie hip-hop. Do you know what's really funny? Somebody mentioned Iggy Azalea earlier, and it's all I could think about. I was like, yeah, what happened to Iggy Azalea? She disappeared. Because she was a thing for like 20 minutes, right? Like, is she still making music? And I don't want to be disparaging to the young lady, but I don't think I could tell you anything that she made. But through the grapevine, she's a garbage fire of a persona. Oh, really? Damn. Spill that tea, baby. Spill that tea. Oh, can we jump off? No. Why can't we jump off? How do we get down there? How do we find that thing? So many questions. Answer me! No, sorry. I don't want anyone to actually answer me. I want to see if we can get around. Yeah, sneaky ways. I mean, persona, it all works. You're gonna run away. Oh, damn. Oh, what's through here? Oh, can we go? Yeah. Okay, ready? Had a friend who dated her hairstylist. Excuse me, she made them find their own way home after a gig halfway across the country because she didn't get as much attention as she wanted. Oh, fuck. Yeah, that sounds really fucking bad. Again, through the grapevine, so grain of salt and all that. Yeah, no, I can appreciate that, but... I mean, I've seen some people, some famous types behave in a way and you're like, damn. I've also seen some famous types behave in a way and you're like, oh, that's surprisingly nice of them. Now, fuck, I was like, do I tell that story? You know, I keep on questioning if I should tell certain stories. That's not who I meant. Okay. Tell it. Okay, so this is going to sound like such a weird claim to fame, but not really. Like, do you know the band Crowded House? You're aware of Crowded House? And you might know Neil Finn. So he's in Crowded House. And he's from New Zealand. So Ryan's with me. He's like, yeah. He has been performing with Fleetwood Mac. So he stepped in for like Lindsey Buckingham a few times. We're going to go right here. So he's kind of been doing that role. So anyway. He happens to be at a gig that, for multiple reasons, I, with a group of other people, are performing at. So, like, we're there, we're ready, we're, you know, set up. A friend of mine's playing guitar, goes to play his guitar, breaks, like, a string, doesn't have a spare in his bag, doesn't have a spare in his case, can't find a spare, there's not enough time to go anywhere else. There's a guitar close by, and he's like, fuck it, I'm just going to have to play it, I'll tune it and just make sure I'm happy with the tuning, I'll go and play it. And then, like, he plays it, gig is fine, you know, everything's great, everyone's happy, whatever. Afterwards, Neil Finn just comes up to me and he's like, hey, listen, I couldn't help but notice, but, like, that was my guitar that was being played on stage. you know, you maybe like next time just give me a heads up. Like he wasn't a dick about it, but he was like, it's funny because I turned around and the next thing I saw was my guitar being played on stage by somebody else. He was cool about it, but he could have been an absolute dick. This isn't where I need to go. I would be pissed as well. I get it. I get it. He was such a nice guy about it. He could have been a dick, and understandably. But like, our guitarist couldn't figure out. Like he was just like, we're fucked. Like I can't not have a guitar.
That's a deft guess, lad. And if that ultimatum worked, well...
Now, fortunately, like I say, dude is a nice guy, so he was just like, yeah, it's fine, don't worry. But he could have been a dick about it. Because, you know, like, that just feels like it's a really personal, weirdly personal thing for somebody to do. What are we doing up here? Like, it's like you tune it in a way that works for you. Like, everything is about how you do it. On one hand, you leave your guitar laying around. I know. This is the thing. And like I said, he was a good guy about it. He wasn't pissed off, but I couldn't have blamed him. Why are we going here? Undiscovered. Okay. Yeah, I'm not, like, I used to lose my shit when somebody borrowed my pen. When somebody borrowed my pen from my desk. And then it became that I used to hide my pen because I'm like, I'm not doing this. Okay, this might be some bullshit. We're going to save before we do this because, yeah. Stationary is a whole other sitch. I love how that, I absolutely get it. Okay, well. Wait, we've got more things to fight? Well, that seems fair. I love that. I've got frost in my neck stump. Yeah, well, this is the thing. And, like, somebody once was like, oh, my God, that pen that you have is really good. And I was like, now, like, I used it the other day. Like, where'd you get it from? And I was like, no, I'm not doing that. You should need to buy your own shit. It can be really jarring. Yeah, and do you know what? Especially because I don't want to say germaphobe. I don't think that's fair. I don't think I'm that bad. But, like, I know how nasty people are. And, like, there's nothing worse than seeing somebody using your pen and then seeing it, like, seeing them chew it. Like, why? I still lose my shit. Exactly. Yeah, I mean, it's a really, for me, I'm just like, that's a no-no. People are gross. They are. You've christened fuck. You're right, clearly. Well, I can't complain. Because of these ones. Fuck. I love that that's law now. Yeah, you're right. I shouldn't complain. I'm there giving kisses at the airport. My neighbor wants to learn the Dougie. Excuse me? From you? I mean, at that point, the pen is yours. Yeah, your soul is mine. The thing is, I cannot not hear Shansung when you say it like that. Your soul is mine. My bandmates did a gig with 28 Days. I'm not sure. They're listening to it. Oh, fuck. Teach me how to Doug. Teach me how to Doug. You're like, seriously, on repeat? You did roadie duties and thought my mate was using his own amp, but it was a 28 Days Dude amp. Went to back out. He was cool about it. They said, hey, mate, that's mine, and laughed. Yeah, that's the thing. It could go really badly. It could go really badly. Like I say, Neil's a cool dude. And he was okay with it. But, like, he didn't get a chance to say something about it. I think that's what people have taken issue with. If there's a conversation, I almost think it's better. But yeah, I agree with you, Schmoodle. Like, people borrow my shit like that. Ugh, drives me mad.
What else do you know of the
And especially when they don't think of it as a big deal, and I think sometimes that's the problem. Like, they almost don't see what they did wrong? Or what's wrong with what they did? How did we get there? I thought we were over there.
Find it. Lost every man in his crew, but to hear him tell it, it was worth all that blood and more.
Also, my sneak is peach iced tea, and I think that might be my favorite flavor of sneak. Peach iced tea. I'm like, damn. So like that looks like that's here. So what are we missing? Where are we going? And then it, like, I love peach flavored stuff. Like peach iced tea is a genuine favorite. Like I like it as a drink anyway. But I think it has to be well balanced because sometimes like they do that thing where it's overly sweet. Becky loves a peach. I do love a peach. I mean, has anyone ever denied that? MDB, do you want to tell them about how I tried to make iced tea for you? And it was like the worst thing. Oh shit, son. Are we gonna die? We're just beating shit up. Yeah. But this is why we're not locking on. Because we're about to die. It's too much for me to type. Basically, I did a fucking abysmal job because I misread some guidance on how it was made. And her face when she drank it, I was like, you don't have to be nice about it if it's terrible. And she's like, yeah, I think we should throw this away. And I'm like, okay, gotcha. I thought I'd done a good job. I mean, honestly. But yeah, it was pretty fucking bad. And it stained the receptacle I held it in for fucking ages. Was like just, I think, Skander, I think how many tea bags? Because I put like 10 tea bags in.
Enemies down.
I think it was just too many tea bags. Yeah, and my, yes, see, look how you're all reacting. It was, yeah, the color of it was wrong. The color of it was wrong. Like, it looked like gravy. And I was like, I didn't put any, like, I followed the instructions. But it looked like fucking gravy. And I was like,
Iron peace, not a golden war.
yeah, it was bad. It was bad. In like 2 quarts, it was. Skander, yes. And the worst thing about it is, right, I was concerned about, it wasn't see-through. It should have been. It wasn't. And then I poured it and I was like, she's like, yeah, I don't think it should be that color. And I'm like, yeah. Yeah. I had it in a milk jug as well as I had it in 2 receptacles. She's right. And like, it just did not, it looked so bad. It looked so bad. So yes. What was the general term? Plopped in, like, I clearly should have sieved it. Excuse me. Generous, yeah. I mean, good would have been generous. Fuck. It was, yeah. I tried. That was the main thing. I tried. I was trying to make it. I was hoping I could make it really good. Did you use loose tea? No, it was in tea bags. Should it have been loose tea? Is this where I found out it's supposed to be that? All right, legends, I better get up and ready for my day. Good New Year's, a barbecue with the NA Fellowship. Dude, that's awesome. That's awesome, man. I hope you have a good barbecue. Happy New Year. You take it easy, and we'll see you soon, man. No, you're saying no, don't use loose, because you're saying of how swampy it was? Would you say, would swampy be a good... Yeah, I'd say it was like a swampy tea, unfortunately. We love swampy tea. Yeah, I absolutely agree, Skander. I was trying to figure out why it was so thick. I don't understand what went wrong. I let it cool, then I put it in receptacles, and I then put it in the fridge, as it told me to do. I don't know where it went wrong. I don't know what I did, or how I did it, and just, it was so bad. I was like, I think it's okay. I love that. It's an accurate term. Okay, so we've done everything here. Now we can leave. Too many teabags, man. Don't man me. Too many teabags, man. Right, I think we're done with this area. Do we have anything else on a marker? There are artifacts we haven't found. There are other things we haven't done. I don't think we need to do them yet. I think we'll just go. We'll go from here. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think it was too many tea bags. But like even 10 tea bags wouldn't make it thick per se. I didn't add anything to it. Or maybe I did. I don't know. I'd have to check my... You know, look. Listen. Look and listen. I was trying my best to make sure that I had like I have like a recipe folder, and that's what I was trying to follow. And I'm gonna have to find it now. No, where's my folders? Bookmarks, recipes. There's a jello pack fine. Fuck. I mean, you might not be wrong. Iced tea. Right, there is. Okay, I'm gonna read it. It said, it said 6 tea bags. 6. Okay, maybe did I do 10 and it said 6? 6 tea bags. It said caster sugar, but I was making unsweetened. I didn't do caster sugar. I didn't do runny honey. Lemons. 2 juiced, 1 sliced. 1 orange sliced. Mint. I didn't do lemons. Is that saying I know because you don't like that flavor. No, I think I did everything. I didn't do half of this stuff. Well, we got an ad. I didn't do that. I did. Maybe I did 10 tea bags rather than 6. I didn't do it for black tea. Yeah, probably not. 1 cup of flour. Gravy granules. No, I didn't do the sugar. I didn't, like... I swear to you, I didn't do half of these things. Stock. Yeah, it said, like, boil it over the tea bags. Stir in the stuff, if you want to, which I didn't do. Transfer to the fridge to chill. Pour the tea into a large jug, then stir in the lemon juice, which is... I didn't do that bit, because I know you don't like that flavor. Look, I don't know. Maybe, I'm guessing 6 was too many? Or 10? Or however many. I want to say that I did 6, but maybe I didn't do 6. Look, we know for future reference that I need to be wary how I make it. I didn't want to go this way. Next time, I'll just buy it. The ad should be over. Thank you, Seribot, for doing all of that hard work and avoiding me having to have a button and a command anymore. Who needs that? Do. Let's go. We'll play. Let's see where we get to. I think we just go to travel point, right? Because I kind of I've done the ravens. There's a chest I need to find. I think there's some stuff I need to do, but I can't do yet. Okay. So maybe, before we do anything then, I'm going to save, and I think that's probably a good place for us to stop. So, yes. Well, let's quit the game, because otherwise I'll forget where I am. But this has been fun. I'm really glad we come back to this. I'll try and get past that bit on Blasphemous, but we'll see how it goes. It's been horrible. Okay. Well, we're going to go over here, and we'll do some goodbyes. Thank you for the fun stream. Thank you for being here, everybody. I know it's New Year's Eve. I know some people are out and about. I know some people are doing other things. So I absolutely appreciate everybody being here and hanging out and just having a bit of fun. Where can we go? Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you, Schmoodle. It's just been tremendous. Oh no. Let's go there. I'm looking at who we can go raid. Listen, he popped in here before. He's playing some card game. I don't even know what this is. Oh, it's a Keymailer game he got. Let's go say hello to the wonderful Terrier Darts. Let's see if this works. Yeah, my buttons are working again. There are your raid messages. The top one is for subs. The bottom one is for non-subs. And Doms, you do what you like. Before we get out of here, let's do some quick thank yous because there was a lot going on. I know we had a bunch of off-stream follows, so thank you to those people who did that. APOC cheered a bit. Happy New Year, everybody, before I forget that. Anonymous for gifting to Mookie. Mookie gifting 5 subs. I appreciate that. Anonymous for gifting to Rachel. And then to Ghost. You guys started a hype train because you're mad. And Topaz for the raid. I appreciate you all. Thank you all for being here and hanging out. Let's go say hello to Terrier. Terrier's playing a card game. Looks interesting. And I know I looked at this game and I was like, huh. But Terrier's a wonderful person. Let's go be nice over there. And I shall see you all in the new year. Have a wonderful New Year's Eve. And I'll see you next year, which is like a day. How ridiculous. Goodbye and good luck.